was caught in California. People see Bigfoot all the time, and today's special, I'm going to show you some footage of Bigfoots, but people are just so caught into the what they're looking at. This is in the Piedra Blanca trailhead right outside of Los Angeles. Their corridor would be rather simple, all the way down the valley. And if we look real closely, this is what I call a vortex. It's a system of about 4 or 5 creeks that turn different directions. If that I call vortexes because the gravity is pushing them things north, east, west, or south. Now, if we were to look up elephant rocks in Missouri, there would be a whole lot of elephant rocks. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Mud Fossil University, but he will prove that these actually elephant-looking creatures were actually elephants that were petrified in stone into the second dimension is a stone. We're in the third dimension. The fourth dimension is a dimension within itself. So we're living in the third dimension. Somehow things got put into the second dimension like they're just covered and plastered with things. And that these bones are actually bones, not rocks, that things go and are attracted to or living in. Now, I got some friends who used to live in California, and I remember mountain biking. He said they got chased in Costa Mesa, which is not very far from, between Los Angeles and San Diego. And they were mountain biking up in the hills, and they got chased by a mountain lion, and they went straight down the hill, maybe 60, 70 miles an hour, as fast as they could. And this mountain lion was just jumping 30 feet at a time, chasing after them. So, when you go hiking, yeah, it's pretty dangerous. Going on one side of California, it's green, and then you go on the other side of the mountains, it's a desert. So what I'm saying is Bigfoot's like those little areas, those temperature zones in between. There is a corridor and other things. So let's go ahead and talk about Elephant Rock and the sightings I saw.
If should be stoked. I mean, if you're living in California, you should be stoked that I have Bigfoot footage of California. I mean, all these expedition trail stuff, and they go in groups and they search other people's places. There's maybe 10 people in the whole universe that videotape Bigfoots like frequently. Like, there's not too many people that do it, but there's a method to it, I found noticed on my channel I have like 100 Bigfoots in a row. And one thing I said to myself is, one, I'm not going to show any footage that I think might or might not be Bigfoot. I'm just going to do the actual factual stuff, and I did that. The other one was I just want somebody to see it in my eyes. I started off in COVID, the elections, people are uptight, a lot of rude comments, even on groups, but that's okay. I have another channel going with real Bigfoot. I like to do my paranormal stuff. So, like, if you're living in California, you're going to see, like, a whole lot of shadows in the forest, rock stacks, like they live in the valleys and the other side of things, like these deep shadows out in the bushes. You always look into those. And people just, they go to this elephant rock that, there's these rock stacks. I have the same exact rock stack formation that I did that looks exactly like this, with 3 rocks I randomly picked up. That's an exact formation of them kissing like this. I mean, it's totally amazing. I want to just stick to the point, though, of what's going on out here. So, like, my point is, I see so many Bigfoots that I also see Bigfoots all over in other places. North Carolina, New Mexico, California, with all these people, searching these other places. Everybody, in the South wants to go to the Green Swamp, and there's hundreds of them down there every day. I mean, it's just old, with these crews and stuff. And, you always want to say, if you believe in yourself and what your purpose and what you're going through. Now, if you're an innocent soul, that's perfectly fine. But sometimes, like, it looks like here's an alien, and you can see an X's marked in like it's clay in the rocks, and what that's glowing is like some kind of tool. It's not a glow, like just formation. And they're like turning into stone and other things. Now, this one might be a rock that just made to look like a Bigfoot, or maybe it's a Bigfoot transforming, but they tend to have a lot of signs outside of their area. Like, this might not be a hole to the underground, but they just might be protecting this area for some reason, like I'm explaining with the vortexes, or some kind of clay, or whatever the reason is. There is some kind of attraction, same kind of attraction to people. So if you look at the top, it looks like something like a reptilian type of eye looking. And you look down and you see the eyes, and you see like an alien, and then you see like a Bigfoot, like they're all in this group. But I bet you can't see the Bigfoot in this video photograph, because I always save the best for last. And I really love it because they talk about these Bigfoots transforming, into these like rocks and stuff. Well, check out this little guy, and they have like these cyclops eyes that go around them, and you can see his nose, and you can say it's just clay or what, but look at the different formation. I want to see its fur, like it's embedded into the rock. Like, that's a pretty clear drawing or face of one. If it is in the rock, we don't exactly know that, just theories. I'm not exactly saying that, but there's a lot going on out there. You can see there's heads and pink stones. All this is done for a reason. And like they say, you don't want to let them fool you. Don't fool yourself. Just be true to yourself and live it and see it, CALI style. Peace out.